All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Mir, and we're going to discuss mainly the drought of season 4 news, and also where the hell did all the fight money go? That's basically the two main things we're gonna talk about here. Is this gonna be the darkest Street Fighter V timeline, Mir? Season 4?
Well, I mean, we have no info, and I guess that's the problem. Like,
Yes.
what is going on?
Yeah, what is going on right now? Like, to tell you guys the truth, I'm seeing your guys' comments on the videos all the time, like, Vesper, talk about the fight money. The fight money's gone. There's no fight money anymore. And, I'm trying to wait because I'm like, the news is coming. It's coming. But it's been too long now, and now I have to make a video on it and talk about it because, before they do have a news announcement today when I release this video. So, a lot of stuff to talk about here. And let's just rewind a bit. Let's talk about the beginning of Season 4. All Season 4 we got so far, Mir, was short patch notes, which we weren't super hype about, even though they were impactful, I'll give them that. But there's some characters that just didn't get anything at all.
Yeah.
Okay? And only one new character. So no new mechanics, no new stages, no new modes, no story mode added still, waiting for a second story mode, no season character pass confirmed. Right? So a lot of stuff is missing, especially when we came from Arcade Edition, where there was a lot of stuff added, and we were expecting a lot more for Season 4, because we've been waiting for a long time here. Capcom has commented that they said they still have things to announce for Season 4, specifically, but it has been over a month now since Season 4 has started. So, like, do you feel Season 4 has started?
I guess that the big problem with the Season 4 changes is, like you said, they're just boring.
Yeah.
There's nothing interesting. I mean, the new characters, it is interesting in its own right, like the design and whatever.
Yeah.
And, I mean, his placement on the tier list is still, questionable, but...
Oh, yeah.
We did. But, yeah, it's not enough. Like, I mean, we would, one of the big changes that we've had with Arcade Edition was the fact that we immediately knew all the characters that were going to be in the season pass.
Right.
We knew that there was going to be a season pass, which is also important. We knew how they looked like. We had new modes, of course, all the Arcade Edition stuff. So it was very exciting for sure. But this year, we got nothing. So I don't know, man. I mean, they did say that they want, like you said, they did say that they had an announcement to make come New Year, but
yeah,
we're still waiting.
And I'll read exactly what Capcom said. They said, Kage is only the beginning of the next season of Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. We're doing things differently this year, so we're eager to share the details with you soon. I must be some kind of language barrier there. Soon means
soon
something
TM.
different. Yeah. Thank you for all your continued support. We can't wait to show off what's next in 2019. Indeed. So that was the quote. So Capcom, we are still waiting. And that's why it took so long for me to make a video talking about this. We do know the CPT is continuing this season. I don't think we know what the prize pool is. We haven't even got the new CPT pass that we get every year. That hasn't been announced yet either. But the first CPT tournament is not till March. So we're still, a little ways away from that. But I hope Capcom doesn't wait till then. That'd be just way too long, man. Right now, especially with just how rocky this season has started, how stale it is. And yeah, of course, it's really hard to top Arcade Edition because it was kind of like this brand new expansion to the game. But going from this, I mean, even Season 2, right, is something that's definitely missing from it. Yeah. So I a lot of people asked me about this at the beginning, Mir, and I'm saying, I wasn't worried. I was really optimistic because they did say they still have stuff to announce. But now I'm starting to get a little worried. Now I'm getting a little, I mean, when there's a small echo chamber of a very, very loud minority in Twitter or Reddit or whatever, and in the FGC scene, a lot of people have a lot of expectations. But for the casual side of Street Fighter V, I mean, I wonder how many people are actually left, playing.
I feel like the most important thing that they should have announced immediately was the new characters, like what's coming after Kage, because like they did say that right now they do not plan on offering a Season 4 pass.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Like they did say it on Twitter, I think, right?
Yeah.
Which you know, like, it could mean anything. It could mean that they have something else in mind, right? Like, instead of a season pass, we have something else to compensate. But, you know, as someone that reads that from, like, that is not in, you know, in the know, like, that just looks like we have nothing. Like, we have no new characters. So, like, that's a really bad PR move, first of all.
Yeah.
And, like, it just doesn't give much hope to people that are looking for new content.
For sure. I mean,
like, we just want to know, man. That's the thing. Like, they're just not disclosing any information unless they have the super big reveal that's coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like how this is a good way of conducting public relations.
It's quite the roller coaster ride, man. It really is. You know, they definitely have a different way of doing things, I guess is one way to put it. A lot of the Japanese developers, the way their PR works is very, like, you know, it seems tone deaf to a lot of people, for sure. And, yeah, it's strange. You know, we usually have had such terrible communication for such a long time now. And sometimes like, it feels like it's okay again, but then it's just a drought. And, yeah, if you don't even just present a timeline or assure people, just be like, hey guys, we do have a big announcement, so just chill, it's taking longer than expected. Anything will keep people calm, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, people are just gonna, I don't know, just check out Xkira's Twitter and just hope that he presents the news, pretty much. Like,
yeah, like we said multiple times already. The problem is just that we've been left in the dark. Like, not knowing what's going on just doesn't make it any, you know. Like, just all hope's dying slowly.
Right. Okay, let's talk about this fight money thing now, because a lot of people are mentioning it to me. So let's talk about this here. So Street Fighter V is basically losing more and more fight money. Just ever since, like, Arcade Edition start, first off, we had all the fight money rewards basically gone with the great purge of Arcade Edition. With the trials and you know what I mean, survival mode, all that stuff, story mode. Now we just get XP, which translates to a little amount of fight money depending on what character you use. Then the quick story mission went from 5,000 fight money reward. That's the challenges. Those are, like, you know, the little things where you kill someone on a certain part of the stage or whatever, right? Went from 5,000 fight money reward to 2,500 fight money. Cut in half with nothing to compensate. I guess there's golden soldiers afterwards. Then they made the extra battle boss, so that's when you fight like Shinakuma, for example, or Master Ryu. And then even with Shinakuma, remember I was farming that for a bit, Mir, to get some extra fight money.
Remember.
Now they have no XP reward at all for fighting those bosses, and they're on a rotation now. We're fighting the same bosses now. There's basically just 5 bosses, so that gives no XP reward. So you're basically just paying fight money for nothing to get your ass beat, right? And then that same quick story mission went from 5,000 fight money to 2,500. Now it's gone completely. Now the 2,500 mission is gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, which, by the way, is the one that awarded the most fight money out of all of the missions.
Yes, and it was easy to do. It was guaranteed you can do it, right?
Yeah.
And then the Golden Soldiers went from 3 attempts to 1. And now the Golden Soldiers are missing. They're gone, Mir. This is crazy.
It's been a while.
This is crazy. And, you know, this doesn't help that this has happened during the time where they had all the ads.
The ad apocalypse.
Yeah, ad apocalypse got added to the game. So, I mean, it's just, dude. When you combine this with the drought of info.
It just feels like they just, like, they're trying to buy time. Like, they probably had something planned for the beginning of the season that they just couldn't implement.
Yeah.
And then they forgot to roll back on all the changes that they made.
Yeah. No, seriously. Optimistically, we're going to assume that the reason they're removing all this fight money is because they're adding more ways to get fight money.
Well,
right?
I hope so.
That has to be the only reason. Unless the real reason is just they want people to spend more money. Boom. Like, that's it. And they're going to expect people not to be angry over it. Like, I don't know, man. You gotta remember, this game is getting old, Mir. It's getting old, man. 3 years, you know, we're getting close to the next gen here. It almost seems like Capcom is ready to throw in the towel and just get ready for next gen. Because how do you expect people, casual players specifically, not the FGC, right? casual players specifically, how do you get them to still play this game? Like seriously, you know, it's
remember the achievement of getting 1 million fight money? How do you get that?
I forgot about that. You don't even need to platinum that game. That's funny, man.
Yeah, 1 million fight money in 2019. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a 5-minute issue. Okay, now there's something else I should mention. I mean, I'm not trying to get into, you know, conspiracy theory here, but I'm just saying what has changed recently with how Capcom works. I have to mention this, okay? So Monster Hunter World Dude took over. All right, this is something that happened just before Season 4 in Mirror, and we've already seen things change. I'm not saying this has any correlation to it, but like, people have to know. His name is Ryozo Sugimoto, I think. And he's the dude that's like the head of Team A Monster Hunter World. He's the guy that like, brought in all that bling. Okay, and he was recently promoted before Season 4 started to Managing Corporate Officer, Head of Consumer Games Development Division 2 as well now, and the Mobile Online Development Division. So that was Ono's previous position. So Ono went one step down, and this guy is now in charge of Team A and B, Division 1 and 2.
He's the big boss now.
Yeah, he's the big boss, okay? So this guy's like in charge of like the marketing and how they're gonna, you know, how they're gonna manage these games, how they're gonna make money, because it makes sense that they would put, because Monster Hunter World, that game is, you know, it's their record-holding game now for sales, for everything. Yeah. It's Capcom's biggest game, all right, and it made a killing on console and it made a killing on PC, even though it came out so much longer after consoles. Yeah. It's making a killing in their update. They just have an update recently, Mir, that was like 6 months late or something.
Yes, they did.
And it's still printing money, right? So anyways, I should also mention that this dude is the son of Capcom's founder and current chairman, all right? And is the brother of the COO.
What are you trying to
insinuate? I'm just saying, dude, he is the son of the founder. He's the brother of the COO, okay? And he owns 4% stock of Capcom. This guy's balling out of control.
How do you call it? Meritocracy?
No, listen, okay? Now he's in charge of Division 2, and then all of a sudden, no season pass. No season pass, Mir. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Fight money's gone. Fight money's disappearing.
We're gonna get them only individual purchases. They're gonna sell emotes like in Monster Hunter. I don't know what's next.
Red Fireball can't melt steel beams, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Something's up. Something's up. All right. I mean, do you have another explanation for this? Like,
except the fact that he's the brother of that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess, like you said, Monster Hunter was really successful, so maybe they want to milk as much money as possible from every other game too. So Street Fighter 5 included. I just don't know, man. Like, I don't know how they could do it for Season 4 in a way where it would still be kind of consumer friendly and also be, you know, like bring in the cash, you know. Like I'm afraid that they might just do, oh, you know, we just don't have a season pass. You have to purchase them like all the characters individually.
Right.
Just, you know, to get the extra $5 out of.
Or they have less characters this season. They don't even have 6. You know, it's starting to get grim, man. I'm thinking all these negative thoughts. Maybe they're waiting for Resident Evil 2 to launch. That's coming out this week. But then that's Division 1. That's Division 1, man.
Well, at this point, they're all the same because this guy is in
right.
charge
That's
of both.
true. That's true. As for this being the last year of Street Fighter 5, that's very unlikely for 2 reasons. One, they said their development cycles are 4 years. They said that they're going to continue to support Street Fighter 5 till 2020. And the second thing is that if they were going to drop Street Fighter 5 at some point, they would have already announced another fighting game by now or going to this year. That would be like the biggest hint. But like I said, next gen is not going to start till like 2020 anyways. So,
unless the big announcement that they're delaying is this new fighting game.
That's true. It's definitely possible. I mean, it's possible, but it would be too soon still, like I said, unless Sony announces the PlayStation 5, you know.
Well, think about Street
soon.
Fighter 4, right? Like, Ultra came to PS4 as well, right? Like it was across the.
Oh, you
generation.
mean like another edition of Street Fighter 5?
No, like it could be that the next game comes out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Oh.
And then when the new generation comes out, gets a port to the next generation.
I hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't do that.
It goes from 30 to 60.
Yeah, I want it to be true next gen. I don't like that. I want them to bust out that RE engine on Street Fighter 6. I don't want them to half-ass it and try to get it out early. I think they should take their time with this next game and make sure they always have crazy launch issues, and they should really focus on this time. So, what does Season 4 really need right now, Mir? It needs, I think, the absolute priority, and this should be a bonus. They need to fix the netcode, man. The netcode is so bad right now, and not just for me. I mean, it was always bad for me, but there's the other streamers that I talk to. Like, they say it's the worst it's ever been as well for them.
Yeah.
The game desperately needs new mechanics, something to make every character feel fresh, regardless of what their patch notes were. The game needs new modes as well to add to it, including online team battles, which would be great. So the next announcement better be huge, man. For the longer they wait, the bigger the announcement has to be. Is basically what I'm saying.
What about online training mode?
Online training? That's not till Street Fighter 6, man. Yeah.
No, you know what? Street Fighter 6 won't have online training mode. We're gonna have to deal with that.
It's not enough at this point, man. It's not enough at this point. But I'm telling you, man, the longer they...
That would be something that I'd like to see, though. That would be really convenient.
If they don't fix this netcode pretty soon, man, that's the only thing we're gonna play is online training mode. It's the only thing we can play. Can't play matches.
We're gonna get Street
No one's
Fighter
gonna be playing
5
online.
XL. We're gonna get Street Fighter 5 XL with the new netcode and all the DLC.
Right.
Just like Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Who knows?
So...
No, but yeah, I definitely agree on the netcode side. I would say that it's a priority to at least know what the other characters are.
Yeah.
Because it felt like, a step backwards, right?
Yep.
Because with Season 1, they were accidentally leaked, and then they were forced to kind of like say who they were.
The
and
OS.
Then season 2, we didn't know Jack for like half season.
Yeah.
And then Season 3, they finally revealed everyone, so we were like, oh, maybe they've learned this time. And then Season 4 happens, and we're here with like a gun pointed to our heads. Well, hopefully, yeah, they announce every character.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe an alternative to the Season Pass would be great, or a Season Pass, like even a Season Pass, just fine. And yeah, the netcode, like you said, and just new modes, a new patch, with interesting character balance, new mechanics, new special moves, what have you. Just something to keep the game fresh, because like you said, the game's old by now, and even if the competitive scene is still going strong, you also want the more casual audience to be attracted to the game still.
Right. Otherwise, what's the point of all these ads? Like, what's the point if no one's watching?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to stay optimistic. I'm starting to get worried now, though, to be honest. It's been quite some time since this announcement, so we're going to have to just wait to see what that first announcement is, and then we can kind of forecast how the rest of the season is going to go, because if it's a small announcement, we're going to be like, they're really slowing things down, but if it's huge, then yeah, we can all be happy and we're just panicking. We'll have to see. Guys, let us know in the comments below, how do you guys feel about Season 4 so far? Is it lacking? Are we just, panicking right now and should just calm down? Everything should be fine. Let us know what you guys think. Be sure to like the video. It really helps out. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. We got some more patch notes coming out the door here. And we got some more stuff to talk about regarding the esports side of things as well. But we better do that in another video, Mir. So thanks for joining me, Mir, and give me some thoughts on what you think about this. And we'll see you guys next time. All right? Take care, everyone.